Hello and welcome to the penultimate round of the XRL GP3 season, and today we're in Austin, America. Just going back to last race, we finished 6th but we got moved up to 2nd because of a few penalties. And it's going to be important that we get a good result today, being as some of our rivals are not racing. Riotous Tag, Connor Rised and Mr. Steve-094. We need to get a solid result. It's going to be important that we do, because we need to still try and get a playoff place. And it's going to help that these guys are not racing, but we still need to get a solid result. You know, a top 5 would be handy, and try and seal the place. So let's get into the race now. 5 lights, and away we go. And we get a shocking start as usual. Something we need to work on, especially next season. Go wide. And then there's a few cars there who have a tangle, and we're up to 7th position now. And we're right behind Schumacher IMA. Going through these corners that remind us of Maggots and Beckett's at Silverstone. We're under pressure now from Andy Coib, and we're just trying to defend from him. But he's on the option tyres, I believe, so he should get the move done soon. Although there's not much in it between the two compounds of tyres, to be honest. There's 2 cars challenging, and I believe Fat Penguin has just got past Andy Coib. We use all the remaining of our curves now, going down the straight. There's a battle behind. Oh well, they're nowhere near us, to be honest. There's a scrap in front, and there's a car gone off. Schumacher we get past, and that was Samster who went off. And we're up to 6th position now. Going on to lap 2, and we're up to 5th position. Speed Demon disconnected. And Schumacher's passed. And well, I'm going to call him Beast, I can't say his first part of the name. And he's passed as well. We're down to 7th position. We're going to use the remaining of our curves. We ain't going to have DRS because it's lap 2. We're going to try and get in his slipstream. Will we have a look going into this turn? We do, but I don't think we're going to get the move done. He's still on the inside. We're going to try and go around the outside, and then have the inside line for this corner coming up. And yeah, we get the move done, and we're back up to 6th position. Lap 3 now. Beast again has passed to that corner. Lap 4 now. And we're under pressure from Andy Coib in the Mercedes. And he's going to have the DRS as well. We try and use all our curves to defend, but Andy Coib should get the move done, and he does. And we're down to 8th position now. Lap 5, and we're under pressure from the Williams of Jordan. And he's going to have a look going into turn 1. We're going to have the outside line coming into the inside, going into this turn 2, I believe. Jordan's passed. Lap 6 now. And we're in P9. And there's a battle up ahead. And there's I believe there's 4 cars, and Schumacher's spun, and we're into 8th position now. The 4 cars are still battling it out, and we're just trying to follow this group. And you know, it's gonna just be important that we stick with them with these prime tyres, not try and lose too much ground to the group ahead of these 4 cars. And we're under pressure as well from Fat Penguin, so it's going to be interesting this going down this straight. We're going to have DRS and use the remaining of our curves. Just try and not lose this group. And Fat Penguin's going to have a look. We touch, and Fat Penguin is through for now. but we're going to have the inside as Beast went off, I believe. I think it was Beast. And we're going to have 6th position now, going into this turn. But we go a bit wide, and that should give... will it give Penguin the place? No, it don't. And we're under pressure really from Penguin here, going into this complex of corners. And we go wide. And will he have a look? Going into the last turn. We give him a bit of space. And yep, he's got the move done. We will have DRS, so we could get the move back down this straight going into turn 1. Going uphill now. Have a dive bomb. And yeah, 6th position is ours again. Lap 17 and we pitted, and the reason was under pressure from Samster is gaining by a second a lap, and they pitted about lap 12 I believe, or lap 11. Can't remember which lap it was, but we're going to pull on a set of options now. You know, our goal was to 2-stop, but that ain't going to happen now. So we're going to change on to a 3-stop strategy, with the remaining stops going to be on options as well. And we come back out in 6th position, or 7th position, sorry. And we're trying to pass GSY Davey now in the Mercedes. And he goes a bit wide. But we're going to try and go for the cutback now, going into this turn. And we hit the apex. And we get the move done, and we're up to 6th position. Lap 25 now. And we got the DRS on Fat Penguin. And we should get this move done going into turn 1. We go a bit wide though, and Fat Penguin should have the cutback for good acceleration. You know, it's going to be a challenge now going into this Maggots and Beckett's like complex of corners, and we're still under pressure from Fat Penguin, and he's thinking about having a go through that corner there. We're going to just try and keep Fat Penguin at bay, which eventually we do. Lap 30 now, and we're going in for our 2nd stop of this Grand Prix. I'm going to put on another set of option tyres. The guys behind have already stopped, and I think they were running a different strategy to me. So it'd be interesting to see where we come out. And it looks like we're going to come out in 6th position behind Fat Penguin. Lap 35 now, we got the DRS. And looks like for the 3rd time of this Grand Prix, I think it's the 3rd time, we're going to pass Fat Penguin at turn 1. And we get the move done. Lap 39, Andy Coyb's wing has come off, so this don't really count as a overtake. You know, we're just passing him. Well, it does count as an overtake, but it ain't really a racing overtake. Lap 45 now. We're going in for the final stop of this Grand Prix. Coming in from 3rd position. Gonna put on another set of option tyres. Samster pitted ahead of us. We're coming out behind Andy Coybe. Lap 47 now. We try and make the move on Andy Coybe going into turn 1. He's going to have better traction on the outside of the corner. Andy Coybe for now keeps 4th position. But watch out for Fat Penguin, because he's not that far behind as we go cut that corner there, and it messes it all up for us. Fat Penguin, we go wide as Fat Penguin makes the move, and it was a good move from Fat Penguin, and we're down to 6th position. Yeah, bit frustration there, because I was targeting Samster for that final podium position, and I thought at that time that my podium chances had gone. We're going to have the DRS and a bit of the curves. I think they touched there. We're just going to try and keep with this pack. Fat Penguin needs to make a bit of a gap now. I'll try. We need to get past Andy Coybe as well. We're going to go for the cutback. And we get the move done. Well, do we? Yeah, we do. Lap 49 now. Go for the corner. And yes, we do. And 4th position is ours. and we're going to go on board on the last lap of this Grand Prix. Well, going on to it. We have DRS on Samster. Used a bit of our curves as well there. Going into turn 1. We're going to make the move on Samster. And yes, we're up to 3rd position. You might wonder who's that. That's the leader ahead. He's dropped back. Steve-O. And I didn't know this was going to happen. But Steve-O, at the time obviously, that Steve-O backed the guys up ahead of me, you know, to try and get me on the podium. I only knew on the 54th lap that he was going to do this, because he actually said in game chat, I believe it was 54, might be 55 anyway. We've got the DRS now on Ewan, who's in reserve from F5, who's done an absolute fantastic job of getting that Toro Rosso into the podium positions. He must have been thinking about the win, but we was also thinking about 2nd position, as there was a little bit of contact, but Ewan would have had the inside line, so it was going to be hard to get past at that sequence of corners, and we're just going to try and follow Ewan now round these corners as well. We weren't going to, I said to him I weren't going to risk it, you know, trying to pass him. You know, to come home 3rd, it's a nice result, but we can't forget that a few drivers didn't race and a couple have had bad luck. But yeah, another podium, and that was a nice result for me. That might have sealed the playoff place, barring any penos. So anyway, I'll see you in Brazil for the final round of the XRL season. Thanks for watching.